Oh, yes, sir. There's other ways about learning the behind feet of a mule than getting kicked by. Shows I'm named Remus. And just cause this here review is about fellas like SurferClock and TAP-G, that don't mean they ain't the same what can happen to folks at theme parks. So what can learn from a review from critics? Just they got their ears tuned for listening. Like it's not they all mixed up in their own troubles. I remembers one time, not your time, not yet my time, but one time, old Br'er Rabbit was on the run from wily old Br'er Fox. But Br'er Rabbit, being little without much strength, he's supposed to use his head instead of his foot, knowing he had to make sure his parcel package was safe from Br'er Fox. But he'd been running longer than the sun been shining, and Br'er Rabbit been getting mighty tired.
Losey, don't that rascally Br'er Fox ever give up? He ain't getting his paws on this here package.
So Br'er Rabbit knew he had to leave behind the package so he could lose Br'er Fox. So with a mighty heave of his arm, Br'er Rabbit gave a will of a throw and watched that package sail up and over the fence and into somebody's backyard.
Now it's time to lose Br'er Fox. Come back here, Br'er Rabbit. I'm gonna get you. You come back here or I'm gonna burn you in a rabbit suit. You come back here. Come back here.
Of course, what Br'er Rabbit didn't know was that this backyard didn't belong to just anybody. No, sir.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine headed my way. Zip. Ow! Oh, what the heck? What's this? SurferClock?
In the studio. Oh, hey, what's up?
I just found this in the backyard. Should I open it?
What is it? Any address?
Nada, just brown paper and string. Should I?
Please be careful. Well, what is it?
It's a DVD. It's a bootleg DVD of Song of the South.
Seriously? Can I see that?
Dude, we so gotta watch this.
Really? Like now?
Sure! Then we can do a review on Splash Mountain at Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom.
This better not be another Country Bears, Cat in the Hat, E.T. video game fiasco.
Looks like them critics boys is about to...
Waylon? Here, read this instead.
Looks like them critics boys ain't gonna advocate the use or sale of internet DVD movie piracy and would like to remind y'all that it is punishable with prison and a hefty fine. Really? No pun this time? Anyway, one movie viewing later.
Okay, we watched the movie. Shall we review?
Yes, let's.
In 1946, Walt Disney released Song of the South, a predominantly live-action movie about a young boy named Johnny, who learns life lessons from the aged and wise former slave Uncle Remus. These life lessons were illustrated, quite literally, as animated segments starring the spunky Br'er Rabbit, who frequently gets into scrapes with the nasty Br'er Fox and the oafish Br'er Bear. Though not a critical or financial success, the film gained popularity with repeated re-releases right up to the 1980s. It even won an Oscar for the renowned signature song, Zippity-Doo-Dah, a nod for its musical score, and the man who played Uncle Remus, James Baskett, became the very first black man to win an Academy Award.
Naturally, this begs the question. With the legendary Oscar-winning song, the popular characters, the overwhelmingly popular Walt Disney World ride, the contribution to African-American cinema, as well as a movie based off of one of Walt Disney's favorite book series, why do very few people know about its existence? Let's talk about it more near the end of the review, huh?
The idea of a log-flume ride had languished for years within the halls of Walt Disney Imagineering. But other theme parks had done them for years, and Disney didn't want to be the last one in the water, so to speak. Not without some Disney-quality theming anyway. The inspiration came from an unlikely source, the all-but-deserted area in Disneyland known as Bear Country, home to the America Sings Bicentennial Show and those rollicking country bears.
The movie!
Don't push it, Reese. Don't push it.
And thanks to the wildly successful re-release of Song of the South in 1976, in the height of the Civil Rights Movement no less, Disney decided to push forth with a log-flume ride based on Br'er Rabbit's adventures called Zippity River Run, where a young Imagineer named Tony Baxter was one of the pioneers on the ride. With the anthropomorphized animals already part of the slowly dying America Sing show, they were simply relocated to the Br'er Patch, the Laughing Place, and Chickapin Hill. This saved time and money.
Splash Mountain opened at Disneyland in 1989 and breathed new life into Bear Country. The ride was an instant smash hit, even featuring a made-for-TV special starring the late Jim Varney as his popular Ernest character, training to tackle the massive flume. Now that Bear Country was full of woodland critters, Disney officials renamed the land Critter Country. The ride's name, Splash Mountain, was inspired by the 1984 live-action Disney movie Splash, starring Daryl Hannah and Tom Hanks, which was also a blockbuster for Disney.
After its 1986 theatrical re-release of Song of the South, Disney officials began to wring their hands in worry. Despite the film's popularity, civil rights groups like the NAACP and conservative-minded analysts were becoming conscious of the film's portrayal of African Americans in antebellum Georgia. While far from racist, despite numerous accusations of such, Song of the South undeniably is in a romanticized depiction of the post-Civil War South. There's an obvious classism between the whites and the blacks, and the black people speak in an exaggerated dialect. But for a film from 1946, it's about as harmful as Br'er Rabbit's cousin Fluffy McSnugglekins.
It was simply too late to backpedal. Disney chose to retain Song of the South in its vault with all of its supposed controversy after greenlighting the immensely popular Flume ride. A ride so popular that it merited its own version in Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom and in Tokyo Disneyland. Though instead of Critter Country, Splash Mountain was placed right next to Big Thunder Mountain Railroad in Frontierland, where the time period and rustic setting was most appropriate. In 1992, Splash Mountain opened to a marvelous ceremony only a day after Tokyo Disneyland opened their Splash Mountain. At all three parks, Splash Mountain continues to be one of Disney's highest-rated headliner attractions.
And keeps alive the legacy of my good friend, Uncle Remus. Lossy me, Claire, to be gracious. Br'er Rabbit! It's a mighty satisfactual day, all right.
What are you doing here? Don't you live in Georgia? Or Frontierland or something?
Oh, my broad patch does sound mighty cozy, but I gotta deliver a package. You fellas ain't see a small one? Big, brown paper and string?
You don't mean that DVD, do you?
One that goes around knocking people upside their heads? You opened it, but I was bringing it to some fellas. Special delivery. Y'all know SurferClock and TAP-G around these here parts?
That's us. I'm SurferClock and he's TAP-G.
And this is y'all's address? Well, that don't be it all. Why did you bring us a copy of Song of the South? I mean, not that we're ungrateful or anything, but, Br'er Frog been listening to y'all. Had me run this package over to y'all to raise awareness about it. Said we need to get the word out.
That's weird.
I know, Br'er Frog is online and owns DVDs. Oh, VHS, sure, but DVD?
No. I mean, what was the package doing in our backyard?
That nasty Br'er Fox been hunting me all over creation since I left my brow patch. I had to leave it somewhere before he could get his grubby old paws on it. Why does Br'er Fox want a Song of the South DVD?
Aren't you afraid of getting caught?
Who, me? Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. I lost him somewhere along International Drive. Hey, guys, weren't we doing a review of Splash Mountain? I don't want us to get sidetracked, I mean.
Well, what's next? The ride-through?
This is my favorite part.
Once you stroll past the wood statue of Br'er Rabbit, Br'er Fox, and Br'er Bear, and walk under the train trestles of the Frontierland Railroad Station, you find yourself in Splash Mountain's queue. You may notice all of the birdhouses where some of the residents live in the extended queue. Then comes the barn where, not particularly tied into the movie, still feels like the rustic, bucolic setting necessary for the backwoods tales to follow. And speaking of tales, Br'er Frog has a tale to tell as you walk right by his cave in the queue.
But Br'er Frog doesn't have a tail. Well, Uncle Remus said he had one. Well, he had a tale about Br'er Frog having a tail and losing it.
Well, how can there be a tail when there ain't no tail? Walked right into that one.
Here you board your logs, 2-seater, 3 rows per log, and away you go. Thanks to the industrious Br'er and Sis Beaver, their dam was burst and caused a flooded riverway in and around Chickapin Hill. But ever the opportunists, they fashioned us those hollowed-out logs for people to take a ride in through the Georgian countryside. Br'er Frog starts off your journey by reminding us that the story of Br'er Rabbit is a cautionary tale about messing in business you shouldn't in the first place.
Your log drifts by Br'er Rabbit's submerged briar patch and Br'er Fox's lair, way up top of Chicken Pin Hill, where you already risk getting wet from careening logs. And once your log passes through the old sawmill, you've entered Br'er Rabbit's neighborhood. Here, the banjo strings serenade you with strains of the catchy tune, How Do You Do? From Song of the South. But when you reach Slip and Fall...
You can't lose me on no highfalutin, bro. I ain't no son. I gonna fix you showing up. Now,
It's Br'er Fox! Hi, Br'er Rabbit!
Dang, never, Br'er. You don't go to broke the door. Now, what you gotta see for yourself now? Sorry. Catch it now, Br'er Rabbit. You's gonna make a mighty fine stew. Yes, sir. You's gonna make a mighty fine tasty stew.
Let me go, Br'er Fox!
Hey, you let him go!
I ain't got no dealings with you two. Take none of your business. Now go grab him, baby. Hold on down. Br'er Rabbit for dinner. Let's knock his head clean off. Oh, yes, sir, Br'er Rabbit. You're gonna make a mighty. Well, sir, it was a powerful, sad thing to see. Poor little Br'er Rabbit held up by the ears by nasty old Br'er Fox. And Br'er Bear, he holding on tight to SurferClock and TAP-G. And it sure looked like the end of the finish for all three of them. Now, I suppose y'all out there know they fixing to escape. And they might do it, too. And I can tell you, but that's another tale for another day.